Part 4 is like 39 episodes.
Damn, never mind. I was about to say,
No, what? Ain't no way, bro.
I could definitely binge that.
Well,
I could binge that in 2 days. About
39 is
2.
talking to the man. I'm about to say Part 4 is less than Part 3. Less than a year. Talking about some 39 episodes.
Look, see them hating ass niggas talking, tell them niggas stop it. Move back, baby, run down Jason. Off the Berkey, boy, I'm dangerous. I'm in a double R, shit look like a spaceship. Everything is up good. Should have posted my mess.
Yes, sir. How do we do?
Glad.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Redacts show. I'm your host, Feeq, with my co-host.
Co-host Dana Dane in the building.
And we also got the newest member added to our 360 deal. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. He's been on the show before.
Y'all? I was about to say, this ain't my first go-round. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Cam. Y'all probably remember this voice. I don't know. Feeq, I'm under my will right now. He's holding me hostage.
I got him in a 360 deal. We already shook hands on it.
Y'all ain't see that part, but yeah. Bad boys for life.
Yeah. And here on the Redacted show, we talk anime, manga, maker, DC, Marvel.
You name it.
Everything
Greens,
in between.
beans, potatoes.
Everything in between. Make sure you listen to the show, rate it 5 stars, share it with your family, your mammy, your granny. Goddamn, the person you hate the most, share it with them too. Mm-hmm. And today, before we get into the topic, how you been, Cam? How's life?
Shit, I've been good, man. Just chilling. Just got back home for the summer. I had this summer job where I had to work on campus at my school. And I liked it. It was really good. Made some friends. Had a good experience. Had some good vibes. All that jazz, And yeah, getting ready for the fall semester. Yeah.
So you recently started doing some music making,
I make beats.
So
I make beats, by the way.
How that been?
It's been good.
This man just forgot about his whole side hustle.
Like, man, you don't plug yourself. I was about to say, yeah, I make beats. Follow me on Instagram. I mean, that's where I mainly post them. But I mean, I just have stuff in the vault. I just be making stuff, to be honest. Like, that's what I tell everybody. Like, I just be making stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just be posting on my IG.
But he got that heat, so make sure y'all get at that boy Cam. He already got one of my boys to hop on some of his songs, and hopefully that could be you. You know what I'm saying? You as in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you hit that boy up.
Tap in with my artist, man. Tap in with the redacted producer, man.
Drake DM me tomorrow morning.
That has to be crazy. You'd have to leave this
trying
house.
to sign with OVO? Yeah, it is.
Yes. We're all siding with OVO.
Gonna be like, yo, we rich.
No, I'll be like Cam Rich.
I'm rich.
I'll be like Cam Rich. I'm going along.
That's riding that coattail.
As long as we get Drake on the show.
Yeah.
That'll be wild. Cause I would ask the most out of pocket question, bro.
That would actually be something I'd have to prepare. Like, oh my god.
What was the hot sauce pocket?
So where did you get this hot sauce fade? Was it from Popeyes? I made sure to go there.
I'm like, so you really dated SZA back in 08?
Glass.
But for today's episode, we're gonna be discussing. There's a lot of different anime shows coming out in the fall season, and then going into that spring, so that early 2023 season. We're just gonna be talking about some of the main shows. We're not going through everyone because this upcoming season, it is a lot of shit coming out. But we're gonna mainly talk about the ones that we actually watch and we know we're gonna be watching, so we're not rambling on with stuff and saying like, "Oh, what you think about this? It'll be good." So
yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about stuff we're actually excited for. Get into that a little bit more. So Dana, what's our first on that list you brought up?
So first of all, the list that I'm looking on is from Anime Collective, and this article was published August 11th, 2022. So a couple of days ago. So as of that, they have some like to be announced release dates, but I think some of these are already announced in terms of release dates, and Feeq can correct me on that if I'm wrong. First
I'll try to.
Chainsaw Man, the anime. On here it says to be announced in 2022, but I think we have a date for that. Or we don't.
You caught me off guard, bro.
Now you're good. We had Chainsaw Man. I've been hearing a lot of good things about the manga, so
that's definitely on
I know.
That's definitely on my
People
list
are
of
very
reads.
excited about the anime. I've heard people say it's like the best manga they've ever read, or the best manga they've read in a long time. So
I
I
think
hear about that.
the trailer definitely got
last
me
year.
excited for it. Yeah.
I think Chainsaw Man comes in October.
Okay. Yeah, here it just says to be announced,
around the
but
corner.
I think
sure
October,
it
but
said-
it's definitely before the year ends. I know that.
yeah. So
It's October,
probably that
November,
fall
probably.
season.
But
Let's see, fall 22. My Hero Academia season 6. That's scheduled for October 1st.
yeah,
So there's that. Yeah, I still need to finish season 5, but I know from where Fee's at, you basically caught up on in terms of the manga. And
Yeah,
you know
so-
some shit about to happen.
yeah. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit about Chainsaw Man. I'll get to my Chainsaw Man. I read all that. I'm reading it now because the way it happens, Chainsaw Man, they did part 1 already. That's what finished first. Last year, I think it finished. Last year, or year before, I think it was last year. But part 1 finished, and now they just went into pretty much act 2 or part 2, which is a whole new set of stuff, new characters. Chainsaw Man is definitely that dark fantasy type feel. So I tell people if they like Jujutsu Kaisen, they'll like Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is way more gory though, like way more gory than Jujutsu Kaisen.
I mean, you would think nigga got a head for a chainsaw,
Bro. Chainsaw Man, it's actually quick. Like it's a quick read. Like if you read it, it's actually not that long. Well, for me it wasn't, but the way to, I guess you just give a little synopsis for it. The main character, his name is Denji. He's pretty much in this world, they live alongside devils. Like people live alongside devils, and devils pretty much are characterized as stuff humans or people fear a lot. So if you have a big fear of, like, say, I don't know, knives, it'll be a knife devil, but it'll be extra strong because a lot of people fear knives. You get what I'm saying? So the more things somebody fears, that's how stronger the devil is. So if you fear, goddamn, if it's like 1 million people, everybody in the world fears the chair devil gonna be the strongest motherfucker in the world.
Can you imagine?
So
I'm scared of sitting down.
so that's kind of where it goes. And then in the story, they got people that's like, I guess you could say the police, quote unquote, are they're devil hunters. They just like exercise, whatever they call that. They kill devils. And and you can build contracts with devils. Most of the people that's in that, the devil hunters, whatever, they have contracts with other devils. Well, like, can they get to use their powers?
Would you say it's similar? Those police forces similar to like Fire Force in a way where they exercise like the combusted people, or like it's different?
Oh yeah.
I'd say it's different because Fire Force is different companies, and this one is kind of just like one main, I guess, unit of like devil hunters. They have people. They have like, without giving too much, it is random people that be like, I'm gonna be a devil hunter and go fight devils. It is some random dumb people like that will try to do that. But most of the time, if you try to do that, you're gonna die. Like that devil gonna kill you. It don't matter.
Right.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's usually it's kind of one centralized unit, if I remember correctly. But it's real good. The main antagonist on there is very interesting, and then when you see them, you're gonna be like, oh shit. So no, it's a real good story, and I know there's like three of them. There's three kind of like there's new gen, I guess you would say, new gen anime manga. The three, then they're pretty much like three kind of like dark fantasies. This is Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and then the last one is called Hell's Paradise. That comes out I think this year also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my quick spill about Chainsaw Man. But you said next was My Hero.
Yeah, the next was excuse me, I just had it on this list. Yes, My Hero Academia season 6 scheduled for October 1st. I know right now where it ended. Pretty much finished that like My Villain Academia arc.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it, but I know that's where it ended. I haven't seen it yet, but I know that was pretty good. And then pretty much this next arc is just gonna build on that, right?
Yeah. Are you caught up, Cam?
I'm like a little bit after season 5. Like I'm on the part where I found out where Hawks is kind of like he's like a double agent. Like he's working for the Hero Corps, and he's also like working with what's dude with the blue fire?
Dobby.
Dobby, yeah. I forgot his name.
You good?
But yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't know it had a whole villain arc. My Villain?
Yeah, My Villain Academia.
Yeah, My Villain Academia?
Yeah. That
What the heck?
that arc. They did it okay in anime. It was good. I still people didn't like it. Well, some I was gonna say people. Some people didn't like it. Some people was like it's indifferent. I was indifferent to it. It definitely was better in the manga. But but after this, pretty much right now they're going to a war arc. So it's literally like every hero they could get that's in Japan, pretty much all the major Japan, because they're all in Japan.
Right.
All the Japanese heroes that's there, pretty much about to fight the entire League of Villains and the other group that the League took over. So it's just fighting. This next season is just fighting, and I'm guessing,
Clashing.
yeah. And I think I know where they're gonna end off. They'll probably end off right at the end of the war or right before the end of the war, but it'll probably be right at the end of it. But nah, that war arc is crazy because a lot of people get fucked up or die, and Shigaraki is him. That's all I'll say. He's him.
HIM.
Yes, he's in the manga right now. He's
Fallon.
He's definitely him. he's Himothy.
You said Hemi Fallon? Shut up. That's funny. But yeah, October 1st. So I'll definitely be looking for that. I'll definitely be caught up by then. You know, I'm saying that, but will I?
Well, we hope so. We hope you finish the show.
I'm gonna finish that job. Next we have Mob Psycho season 3.
Ooh. Man.
Which is scheduled for October 5th,
Man.
2022. I'm ready for that.
How y'all feel about Mob Psycho?
It's great.
That motherfucker Reagan finna pull out the luck gene again. Oh my god.
I think that's a great anime.
The biggest finesser
Ever.
I think
in
Buggy
anime
gotta be,
history. Well, well, you could probably argue that, but I don't know. In that show alone,
yeah, it's
biggest
definitely
finesse.
those two, Buggy the Clown and Reagan. In my opinion, top 2 finesses in anime history. But
How much I lost my whole train of thought. Yo, bro, I had a very good question too.
you said you lost your thought of train.
What if you get your
I really like a little bit of the
Oh, I was
synopsis.
gonna say, have y'all seen the trailer for it? Y'all seen the trailer for it, right?
Mm-mm.
Y'all ain't seen the
I
trailer?
just seen the cover art.
Damn, you seen the trailer? Boy, they released the
Seen the
trailer
trailer.
like last week.
Nah,
week
but
before.
He said, "Y'all niggas sleep."
Y'all,
I think so. They have Bones, which is the one that's returned. They're returning to animate this 3rd season. I like their animation style. They originally, I think they were the ones who also animated the first season of One Punch Man, if I'm not mistaken. But,
yeah, Bones. I call him UFO table. UFO table. Mappa.
yeah,
Who else? There's a few other ones. Those are really good studios.
yeah, I was saying who worked on previous seasons as well as the anime adaptation of one's other manga, One Punch Man, and composer Kenshi Kaiwa, and did the music for the previous season of Mob Psycho 100, which was very good. I'm probably gonna rewatch season 1 and 2 just so I can stay in just so it's a more of a fluid
Transition
to season 3 because it's been a while.
Yeah, I just rewatched the on the last season, that fight.
Oh, when he was fighting his dad.
Yeah, well, the fight right before that one, the one when the old dude, the businessman, his second in command, was fighting like everybody in the street.
That was crazy.
That
yeah.
fight,
That was
I
crazy.
had to rewatch that fight because I was like,
That was like in the first season, huh?
nah,
that was season 2.
That was season 2. That was season 2.
That was season 2.
That was
yeah.
that was near the end before because they beat him and then Mob showed up.
Oh,
And then
I
Mob went to
remember
go
that.
fight old dude. But
And then that's when Reagan came in.
yeah.
Self-defense with that self-defense rush. Bro,
self-defense
that scene right there is probably like the funniest scene in that whole show. Like he's literally just like walking up to the dude and then hits him with that move. I was like, how did he not see that? But it's like he doesn't
weak.
have power. He's
He
so
don't got-
weak. He
he's
don't
so
have no
weak.
power.
Yeah,
No
he
one,
not-
no one
so
is
it's like
he's like Kuroko in Kuroko basketball. Like
Yeah.
he's so quote unquote unskilled on the court. He's almost invisible on the court, which is how he's able to pass through everybody. Which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, no, that show gonna be, and I think this is the last. Is this the last season for it? I think it.
Probably.
Mob Psycho.
I don't know.
I think that's what the trailer said. I don't know. I don't read Mob. I haven't read Mob. I don't plan on reading Mob because I like the show.
I thought it was gonna be finished after 2 seasons, and then that's all season 2. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think
kinda,
I think from the trailer, this the last one. I think that's what it said. But
Yeah, we don't need more after 3.
shit, speak for yourself.
Next on this
said, "I'm gonna need
list
that-
is
that gas pack.
Need that pack, man.
Bleach 1,000-Year War arc.
1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah, 1,000-Year Blood War. I know a lot of people are excited for that.
I know a lot
who?
of people. Bleach
Yeah, for Bleach 1,000-Year
for
Blood War
clothes
arc.
cleaner.
Clorox.
For chloride. I won't lie.
Y'all ready for Clorox?
I am not caught up with Bleach. I'm watching it right now though. I'll be caught up probably by the time 1,000-Year Blood War come around.
But I know a lot of people are excited for that.
You said when is it coming out?
On sometime in October 2022 on Disney Plus.
Dang, Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the streaming rights.
Yeah. And I think it's gonna be in Disney Plus Japan because right now I was talking to Dana about this earlier because Disney Plus Japan has a lot of anime shows on it already. And they're kind of pushing some shows on there. So I think it's gonna be Disney Plus Japan and then gets put to America. I think. Or they might just say fuck it and do Bleach first as the first anime really on Disney Plus because there ain't really no animes on there.
Besides,
Hell no.
I mean, if you want to count that Star Wars miniseries,
Yeah, besides those, it might
That shit don't count.
Yeah.
No.
But
I mean, it really don't.
yeah, for it don't count in the term of like when people say, "Oh, it's anime on Disney Plus." Like it's anime, but y'all know what I fucking
Yeah,
mean,
I
bro.
know, I know.
It's not on.
not
Well,
on
I mean,
other
correct
stuff.
me if I'm wrong. Like Funimation ain't gonna do it
No,
or
No,
nah.
nah, because it was in between, I guess, Disney and Crunchyroll, and Disney Plus got it.
Yeah, but I saw some
weird.
people like trying to complain, and most people were joking. But it was a few people that were actually like, "Why does Disney Plus got it?" I was like, "Bro, it's just a street." I said they have nothing to do with the production,
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm saying.
writing. They're just literally on their platform probably 1st.
Mhm. Yeah, they just. Yeah, I think the only people. I think the only legit concern people have is if how they put out the episodes. Not in terms of like the production, but like how they release them.
Yeah, if it's
Like,
gonna be like weekly or if it's gonna be like.
But like how they're doing JoJo's on Netflix right now, like just releasing the parts.
Mm-hmm.
So like they release maybe the first half one time and then wait and then release the next half a few maybe episodes after that. But we'll see how it does.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do. I feel they'll do weekly. It's no reason for them to do it all at once because that will. I feel like that would take away from their viewership because you do it all one time. Somebody gonna do that free trial or really not. Niggas ain't about to do that free trial. They about to pirate that hoe, and then everybody gonna watch it at one time, and you're not gonna have nobody else
Or
on your app.
keep creating accounts.
Yeah, so you do it weekly, you get a more.
I have 70 alternative accounts. For those of y'all that watch, what's that Sonic shit? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. So after that we have Blue Lock.
I know people who
Feeq,
be doing that though.
one.
Yeah, it's a
Be creating new accounts each month.
Hey,
Oh.
no, that different account. Hey, I was definitely a menace back in high school.
Hey,
Bro, you try to get the free like Hulu and Netflix accounts, boy. They're like, just sign up with the email. I'm like, shit, say less. Make a new email. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole
What's your password? The same password for everyone. Hey man, but you said
so
Blue
the
Lock.
next is Blue Lock. It's supposed to come out sometime in October 2022.
Blue Lock is a soccer or football anime. The art style is very unique. I haven't read it. I was gonna read it, but then they announced the anime, so I said, "Shit, I ain't about to read it."
I've never read it.
But pretty much these kids, if I remember correctly, they play soccer in a facility, and it's like I just remember that part. I didn't know they're in a facility, and it looks good. I seen the art for it, but I'd have to read it a little bit to know
Yeah,
more.
on this from what I'm reading from the synopsis, it's saying basically the Japan national team lost in the 2018 World Cup, which is actually true. They did, and they are basically looking for a striker. So they're hell bent on creating a striker who hungers for goals and thirsts for victory.
Who's in the zone?
Who can be
In the zone.
get the and who can be the decisive instrument in turning around a losing match. And to do so, they're gathering 300 of Japan's best and brightest youth players who will emerge, like Feeq was saying, who will emerge to lead the team, and will they be able to out-muscle and out-ego everyone who stands in their way?
Yeah. It looks interesting, but I won't lie. Right now, I'm watching this other soccer anime, and that hoe is good. That hoe is. I'm not gonna lie. To me, that hoe is a 10 out of 10. It's called Aowashi. Aowashi. That hoe is good.
Gas pack?
Gas pack, boy. That exotic.
How you spell it?
AO, and then Ashi is ASHI. That junk, I'm not gonna lie. That junk is good, bro.
Let's see, this man look like he on demon time.
Bro, nah, that show is the ass. If y'all watch Aowashi, however you want to say it, it's that it ain't shit. I ain't say no word.
He said, just go watch that shit.
Just go watch that gas, man. Tap in.
Tap inward.
Yeah, so after that, we have To Your Eternity
Season
Season 2.
two. That show was
coming
good.
out in fall 2022.
That show was good and very sad.
Synopsis: To Your Eternity is getting a second series as confirmed. Oh, dang. Official synopsis has yet to be revealed, but we will keep you posted.
It's very. You have to Your Eternity is very. It's emotional, but like the character in there, it's like what is that nigga, bro? An alien? I don't. I don't remember. I forgot how I watched.
He's not human.
You have to watch it, bro, to understand.
My God.
It evolves though. Like the thing, whatever that shit is, it evolves and changes shape. But it's very like in depth.
Okay. We have Welcome to Demon School, Iruma, season 3. I've never heard of that show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man,
Feeq.
don't look at me, boy.
You the anime encyclopedia.
Don't look at me either, guys.
We have Reincarnated as a Sword.
You mean slime?
No, this is Reincarnated as a Sword.
I'm about to
Reincarnated
say,
as a
you mean
sword.
slime or sword.
Fran is a fiery cat ear girl who was orphaned and
Hey, I'm not gonna lie,
consigned
bro.
to slavery. But everything changed.
We ain't
when
watching
she
that
finds
shit.
a
He said,
legendary-
next question.
She finds a legendary
Next
talking
Next
sword.
question.
Next question.
Mobile Suit Gundam. The Witch from Mercury that's supposed to be coming out August.
I know Spy
August.
Family season 2 comes out.
You got Spy Family.
That show
That show good too.
That
I
show-
started back watching that.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, part 2 is
I know
supposed to
people
come out
telling me to
in
watch that,
October 2022.
It's good. I've read it. It's hilarious. And it's like it's a show like when you just need a show that's wholesome and like it's not too serious, but it's not like overly childish. It's like the perfect wholesome
The
good
perfect
show.
mix.
Yeah. That's when you get with Spy Family. And you feel sad like every episode you feel so satisfied.
Like, this was a great episode.
Yeah, like literally after every episode, after every time I read a chapter, I was like, I feel so fulfilled. Maybe life is good.
Like, I just ate
It's like really, because you're talking about Spy Family, right?
Yeah.
It's like really, you just want the family to succeed. Like, fuck all that spy and assassin shit. Like, you just want the family to succeed. You want the daughter to succeed.
Yeah.
It's just like, you want the dude to be a good dad.
Yeah.
And, like, and the mom to be a good mom.
Yeah.
And they just learn it.
Was they wait in like the daughter, like,
She's a
does he have like powers or something?
yeah, she's a telepath. So in the show, pretty much the way it goes is he's not the main character. The main character is Anya. That's the little girl. She's a telepath. The other main character, her dad, quote unquote, he's the top spy for one of the nations. He's his name is Twilight. But in the fucking show it's damn, why my brain go off? Forger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And and if you once you
got an alias.
yeah, when you look at the show and you look at people's names, it's like plays on what they do. And then so the mom and so the dad's a spy, the daughter's a telepath, and the mom, quote unquote, the mom, she's an assassin. And so, but none of them know that about each other. So pretty much, Twilight, he adopts the daughter because he's doing a mission where he has to assassinate this defense official. But
Yeah, like
he has to
general.
get into the school program. So they're like, you need to find a kid within 3 days. He's like, fuck, I need to go adopt a daughter. So he adopts the kid, he adopts her, and then he's just like, it'll look suspicious if I don't have a wife. So he goes to this.
I think you were telling me.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
So he was like, I need a wife. So he goes to this he's picking out the daughter's clothes.
Yeah.
And then pretty much Anya, she reads Yor, that's who the assassin, her name is. He reads her like mind. I mean, she reads her mind, excuse me. And she's like, and she sees that she's an assassin. She's like, what the fuck? And like the faces the daughter makes are hilarious. So she's like, oh God. And so but then she realized Twilight needs a wife. So she just pretty much says, she's like, I don't have a mommy. Do you want to be mine?
Yeah,
But
essentially.
yeah, but it goes further into that. But yeah, it's a real good show. I really enjoy it.
Nah, that's a good. It's just so funny because it's like you're looking like Feeq was saying, the main character is Anya because you're looking at the world through her eyes because she's the one who knows everything.
Like, she knows what you're thinking, and
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
she knows.
she looked in that girl brain and was like, "You killed people."
No, cause and it'll be times like that. It'll be some episodes. Your will be doing something random, and she like it was say she's like cleaning up or something, or cleaning a knife. She's like this knife will be really easy to use to kill somebody, and you'll see Anya in the corner like, Like what? Like
Yeah, basically like, oh, she don't use that shit on me.
yeah. So it's real funny and wholesome.
That's funny.
It's a real good show, man.
Yeah, but part 2 of that is supposed to come out October 2022, and yeah, I'm ready for that. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean Part 2 of that anime is supposed to come out sometime in the fall of 2022. I think they may have like the actual date on
Greatest
Netflix.
anime ever.
What, JoJo's?
Yes.
Have you started Park 6 yet?
No, I haven't. I'm just saying.
So it's the greatest. You know, you ain't
It's
started.
the greatest.
You sure?
Because I'm still on Part 5. I'm kind of thugging through Part 5. I would say Part
Nah, I'm
5 is
just
better
playing.
than Part 4 in my opinion.
I'm only at part
Just from
3.
what I'm at. That Giorno is kind of funny, but it's like where I'm at is they're just doing more like side missions with the other like the little
when
group.
he got in the little group.
Yeah, the little I guess mini mafioso group.
Yeah.
And
That part
Yeah.
where he met old dude, the kingpin in the prison.
and
then,
that was crazy.
I was like, damn.
Damn.
And then I forgot how he got I forgot how he got killed.
Well, I'm not about to say that because
Yeah.
Feeq not on that. It's
I'm
kind
about
of a
to say
spoiler, but
Damn, nigga. No, it's all good. Yeah, don't say that part. But
Feet cover your ears.
I remember that. That shit was crazy. I'm like, oh, okay. Nah, that was wild.
I'll probably be caught up to part. Because how long is part 4?
Part 4 is like 39 episodes.
Damn, never mind. I was about to say,
No, what? Ain't no way, bro.
I could definitely binge that.
Well,
I could binge that in 2 days. If I wanted
39
to.
is
Talking to the man.
I'm about to say part
man
4 is
caught up
less
on
than
One
part
Piece
3.
in less than a year. Talking about some 39 episodes.
Hey man, One Piece. That's all I did. But I'm trying to watch more stuff than one.
Shit, I'm doing that now. God dang.
I'll be done with part 3 this week, though. I know that for sure. Cause I'm only I think I got like 7 episodes left for part 3. I know it's less than 10. It got to be less than 10, or it's right at 10. But I might finish that shit tomorrow.
Well,
I say you're close to being done.
Yeah,
Cause he's on the last.
What part of where are you at that part?
I just saw they just beat the Gambler.
Oh yeah.
And I think after the Gambler is
That's when they
And
go.
then they beat the Gambler, and then the episode I just watched was Whole Horse. He went and talked to Dio, and he said something to Dio, and then he acted like he was about to shoot him, and then Dio got behind him, and then Dio got behind him, and he was like, how did he move?
That scene was so stupid. It's like, this nigga is.
Bro, the fact Dio was sitting there, the Dio was like, "Are you gonna shoot me?" Horse
I was about to say he was like
Horse said, "Huh?"
doing some wasn't he like filing his nails or something, or like he was
Yeah.
doing
reading,
something.
he was
reading,
he was reading a book. He was
Yeah.
reading a book.
and then
And then Dio got behind him, and then Whole Horse was just like, "Was that his stand?" And then Dio was like, "You know what? I like you." that man Dio was like, "You didn't flinch or anything when you were about to kill me." And he was like, "Good job, Whole Horse." He walked away. I said, "Yeah."
that was crazy.
Yeah, so I just watched. So pretty much,
Just wait till you get to when they actually
fight Dio.
fight him. It's gonna be it's gonna be good.
Yeah, because I know. Yeah, I got my Whole Horse, and then after that, I saw
When they get to when they pull up to this nigga's house. It's like
all I expect is I know one thing I expect is Polnareff's gonna get his ass beat because that's how Polnareff is.
man.
He's the most annoying.
weight.
I tried to tell you,
Bro,
I tried to tell you.
Polnareff.
Dead weight,
Polnareff
liability.
This man got
Nothing.
one of the coldest. To me, he got a cold stand, and that he'll be getting his ass beat, bro. Be like,
I
damn.
told you. I tried to
Get
tell
his
you.
ass whooped by everybody.
I tried to tell you.
If a piece of grass had a stand, he'd get whooped by it.
Nigga, he got beat up by shit. Everybody. Iggy, we can beat him up, bro.
I was about to say, yeah, the
Bro,
fucking dog.
Iggy, I don't like Iggy, but Iggy funny, bro. Iggy when he first got introduced was annoying, but now he's funny.
Yeah.
Like the way the faces he be making, I'd be like, yeah, you're funny, bro.
I think after the Gambler is the video game one. The one.
I think it is.
I just know from the title, Whole Horse meets up with old dude with the book again, the little kid. I know they do that.
They
do that, like-
yes.
Yeah, I know that's next because I saw that in the preview. But after that, I don't know what's staying.
Yeah. But I guess back to part 6. I'm pretty. I haven't heard any bad things about part 6, but I know people like part 7 and part 8. But those are like two completely different. Like that's outside of the, I guess, main Joestar continuity because part 7 takes place in a different timeline.
Oh, it do?
Yeah.
Oh, so part 6 is probably like the end of
Yeah,
the Joseph timeline?
The Joestar timeline, and then in part 7, it takes place in like a different timeline, in I think a different universe, definitely a different timeline because it takes place in like in Western time, like in 17.
Oh, so it's like
something.
pre.
What the heck?
So is it like pre Joseph
And
and
then the
them?
main kind of, but I think it's like in his own world.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I don't know if it's. I know it's a different timeline because it's like in the Midwestern like timeline because the main character is named Johnny Joestar, and they're the part is called Steel Ball Run, and there's basically this. I think it's basically like this race where everyone's racing for this money at the end of the run.
They doing horse racing.
And so it's him, and then this other guy that is Johnny, and then this other dude that he teams up with by the name of Zeppeli, like something Zeppeli, but he's not tied to the Zeppelis from like the original part 1 and 2.
Led Zeppelin.
No.
Joe.
So, but I heard people really like that one, and the same with part 8.
That's
They just
interesting.
finished part 8, and I think they confirmed part 9, but I haven't seen that.
I just looked it up, and one of the search engines said, one of the things said part 9. I was like, part 9?
Yeah, I think confirmed for part 9.
They doing One Piece numbers.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, yeah. They've been around for a long
I'm
time.
about to say they've been that original animation for
A fat minute.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is a long time ago.
Yeah, but outside of that, we got My Master Has No Trail. Never heard of that.
You know
Pop
what-
Team, huh?
You know what's crazy? This is about JoJo's again.
Oh,
but,
you're good. You're good.
Somebody on Twitter was like, they was like, I can't get in JoJo's. It's so random. And then somebody quoted them and was like, how you hate on JoJo's when the title say Bizarre Adventure, dumbass?
It's literally in the name.
It's gonna be
Like,
bizarre.
I don't see why people be hating on the show when literally it's in the title.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
it literally
not
say
read?
Bizarre Adventure. It's gonna
Like-
be bizarre.
come on, man.
But we got on here is on other previous dates like the Jujutsu Kaisen movie,
Another
Dragon
one?
Ball superhero movie
That comes out next week. Well, this week.
in America. I've been hearing people say like it was good. It's basically more so like a Gohan and Piccolo apology movie in the way of like they're basically giving them the power that they deserve
Yeah.
and kind of giving them their own story and art.
literally. You heard
Yeah,
people say it was good. I heard people say that.
Really?
I've heard
It's
people,
decent.
Damn.
I've heard people say like, I'm gonna still watch it because it's Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
I watch their movies just cause I know what I'm gonna get out of it. It's gonna be niggas powering up and yelling and fighting.
Have they said why?
Some people said the story was like, it was too loose. They were like, it wasn't like good. Most of the people I've heard that's talked about, they said the story was okay, but it wasn't like good writing. But at the same time, at this point, I don't expect good writing from Dragon Ball Z anymore. It hurts to say it, but I don't expect some crazy storytelling. I expect a villain that goes from point A to point B and a story that goes from point A to point B with
I
no
know-
depth in between.
I know, probably because the movie had a lot of fan service in it. Because I know they bring one of the characters is the older guy who made the original androids. I can't remember his name. His grandson is in the movie, and he makes those two like
superhero, whatever they call
those
them. 1 and 2.
looking, like Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
Yeah,
he makes those androids,
and then they got what's his name in there too. I don't know if y'all care.
Cell.
Yeah, they got Cell in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I didn't know if y'all.
Yeah, I didn't. I seen it when the movie first dropped. He's in the trailer too.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's in the trailer.
If he's
It's
in the
not
trailer,
spoiler.
then
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty sure
they
he's in the
brought
trailer,
Cell
but
back,
they bring
and then
us-
he gets
it's like
another.
it's like a new version. It's like a new Cell.
Like
think-
they power him up again, give him a new power up.
But it's not even like his final form. It's like his third. It's like his second form Cell. But it's like a big. It's like a bigger. It's like a way bigger version of it.
It's like Omega Cell or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Super Cell.
So yeah, we got that. The Bubble anime movie is already out. So that's pretty much it for in terms of like
fall.
shows that I see on this list. Feeq, if you got anything before I go to what's coming out in 2023.
I was gonna say stuff that come out 2023. Bungo Stray Dogs season 4 comes out, and that will be a 10 out of 10 again because Bungo Stray Dogs.
He said top 5.
Yes, that's in my top 5. That is one of the best non-shonen anime you can watch. It has the depth, it has the characters, it has the storyline, it has the plot. It has one of the craziest scenes I've seen in the anime before. And I've seen a lot of crazy scenes. It has everything you need in a story. And this new season is supposed to be pretty much, without spoiling too much, in this show they have certain people have abilities, but they're called gifteds. Yeah, they're called gifted. But in the show, the new season, pretty much they have the main characters. They're in this thing called the detective agency. And then their antagonist most of the time is this group called the Port Mafia. Sometimes they work together, but in the new season, it's supposed to be this other group called, I think, Hunting Dogs, and their group hunts gifteds. So pretty much, I think in the new season, the Hunting Dogs are going to be hunting the detective agency and the Port Mafia people. So it's going to be a lot of.
These niggas coming for next.
Yeah, somebody I know that reads it said.
God damn.
Somebody I know that reads it said it's gonna be people dying in this new season. So I'm ready for it.
Yeah, sounds good. So that coming out in 2023 on this
nigga, bro.
Well, I haven't watched this shit yet, bro. I can't
All right, next. Nah,
can't
play.
speak to that.
This nigga don't.
But
he don't watch nothing.
Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Gas.
2023.
I won't spoil nothing for it, but gas. 10 out of 10, nigga. Give this award right now.
I'm waiting for that. Nigga.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for them to animate this because it starts off. If they do it, and they probably will, unless they just switch up everything. It's gonna start off with Gojo's backstory arc, and when y'all see this one nigga that Gojo fight, y'all will say this is the strongest nigga in Jujutsu Kaisen because he put Gojo in a blender. He fucks this nigga up.
Wait, so this is after?
No, the arc that comes out first. The arc that comes out first. So at the end of the last season, was how did the last season end?
It ended with
The twins got killed. The 2 curse wombs,
right?
And then, what the fuck did they do after that?
They basically went back to the temple.
Yeah. They killed a curse wound. They went back to the temple. Then they showed this one character named Chozo, which is the brother of the other 2 wombs. But they do a flashback first. The flashback first shows Gojo as a student. So it shows Gojo as a second year. It shows Gojo, Geto, the one who was in the Jujutsu Kaisen season 1. I mean, the movie, well, he was in season 1 too.
Yeah.
But they show him as a student because they were best friend. They're best friends. Then they show pretty much most of the teachers and stuff or people that work that were older now. They show them all the students. So it does a flashback pretty much. In the flashback, Gojo and Geto, they got to protect somebody. And it goes more into it, but they do that. And then it goes back to present time, which is the arc is called Shibuya. And that arc, that's the craziest stuff I've seen. I think that's one of the craziest things I've read. Like Marine Ford was crazy. This was more crazy to me than Marine Ford.
That's saying something.
And that's saying a lot. Because
you don't even know about that shit yet.
Bro, no. And you really get to see how much like Sukuna does not give a shit about Yuji. like some people be like, and you kind of saw the glimpse when he told Sukuna to heal Jinbei, whatever. I don't care about that dude. The one that Mahito turned into a disfigured human.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he was like, oh, can you heal him? And then Sukuna was like, no. And then he started laughing. That was like a glimpse. Like when you see what Sukuna make Yuji do in Shibuya, you're like, oh, like he make him do something. Then he turns him back. Then he says, look at what you did. He literally says, look at what you did. Damn. Yeah, nah. Sukuna he's a villain. Yeah, so that's very 10 out of 10. I'll say that. Bodies drop.
I'm ready for that too.
People's favorite characters.
Feeq put me on the first season, and I really digged it. And then
don't click on any of their names because it'll tell you if they dead or alive.
Have a cross.
Yeah, it'll say alive and deceased. So don't click any names. I'll tell you that now.
Try not to.
It'll say when you looking it
when
up,
you Google
when
it,
you Google it, it'll
deceased.
say death.
Yeah.
Trying to
I'll be like, I'll be having to look down or cover the top part.
Okay.
When I'm searching.
Yeah. So when they get to that, it's gonna be a lot of people on the timeline crying. Like, I couldn't believe they killed this person. I love them. Because it's some, even when I watched it, or not watched, even when I read it, it was one character they killed. They got a tear went down my face. I said, ain't no way, boy. I said, ain't no way. But no. And then after that, it's just gas because the arcs after that is crazy.
Yep.
Watch the Jujutsu Kaisen
season 2. It's gonna be crazy.
Go watch that.
Dr. Stone season 3. I'll be watching that. So I know in season 2 that's when they had the Stone War against
Lion Man. I forgot his name. Broly. I call him Broly. I be forgetting his name.
I forget his name too, but
yeah, they ended off with the Stone Wars, and then they got his. Didn't they read? They got his sister back, right? Because his sister was.
I think so.
His sister was Stone, and then didn't he turn back to Stone? It was something weird at the very end.
I can't remember.
Somebody,
I gotta rewatch.
Somebody, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Either he turned back to Stone or something happened, but they saved his sister.
Dwayne Johnson showed up.
Literally.
All right.
Glass.
He said, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?" Nah, but Dr. Stone, very good. You actually learn some science stuff in there. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you want to teach somebody science, bro, make them watch Dr. Stone. You can really learn some survival tips, bro.
And we got Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3, coming out in 2023.
That's my show, man.
I don't think much needs to be said about that.
Number one. That's the best.
I was say I literally binged that show in like 2 weeks.
That's the best anime.
Caught up season 4
I don't give a
already.
fuck what y'all say. That will forever be my number one show on my list. Nothing will top it.
Yeah, I still got to finish season 3, but
Aaron ain't
really
do nothing
good.
wrong. Aaron ain't do nothing wrong. Oh, you haven't seen Aaron ain't do nothing wrong. Just know that when you see it at the very last episode.
Oh, on season 4?
Yeah, the very last episode. Just know Aaron ain't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
Well, before that last episode, Aaron ain't do nothing wrong, man.
Then Solo Leveling.
That is
That's coming out in
Yeah.
2023.
that is a web. It will start off as a webtoon, but it's still a manga. But the creator of that actually just passed away a few weeks ago.
Dang.
The artist for it was like so random. I think he was only like in his 20s, but he passed away. I'm pretty sure he was only in his 20s. He couldn't be no more than 30. I know that, but I'm pretty sure he was in his 20s. But yeah, he just passed away, which is real sad. But most people I know that watched or read it, I should say, they said it's pretty good. It's how do I explain it? It's like shit. Besides the title saying solo leveling, but he pretty much the main character. He levels up because the way that world works is like you got abilities, you level up, you go through dungeon-ish things. But it looks real interesting. I know that first like few chapters for it. It's like a part that's real intense because the way some people die because they get like trapped in this dungeon room with this like giant statue that looks crazy evil, and then some stuff happens, but it's interesting. I won't spoil too much about it.
Well, that's coming out in 2023, the anime, because I'm pretty sure the manga's out. And what else is on here? MF Ghost. I'm trying to look through some of here because my laptop about to die. But you got
Nigga ain't paid a bill.
Chain Soldier. Record of Ragnarok season 2 is supposed to be coming out in 2023.
Yes, sir.
Good.
I heard the manga was really good. I heard mixed reviews about the anime, especially what they did at the last part of the first season.
The last episode.
Yeah,
What was
You
that?
haven't seen it?
I haven't watched it, but I basically know what the shit is.
Did you
about.
watch it?
I read it. I'm not caught up, but I read until like this.
I've
'Cause
watched it.
The next fight is, if you don't care, I'll just say the people out. The next fight is
Yeah,
Hercules and Jack the Ripper. And then after that is after that I think is
Oh yeah, it's Jack the Ripper.
yeah, after that I think it's Buddha and
Well, so
and
yeah, you saw
somebody-
the
but-
Poseidon fight. Huh?
I read it. I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, I heard whatever fight happened at the end of that first season. A lot of people were. That's what a lot of people had mixed reviews about because they basically
Mixed
just
reviews?
showed the panels and there was no like real fighting.
Oh, in the manga.
No, like in the anime, they just showed like still
you
shots
mean?
of.
Nah, that
Nah,
was
them niggas.
no,
was,
that wasn't the first fight. That was the Adam. That was the Adam and I think Zeus fight. I think they
Yeah,
got
Adam and
panels
Zeus fight.
because that was the first fight.
Nah, that was the second fight.
That was yeah. The first fight was Thor.
Yeah, they were
and,
saying
yeah.
some
and,
fight was like that.
That Japanese or Chinese
Japanese.
general dude. I think.
Yeah, the general dude.
Yeah. That was the
Genghis
second.
Khan?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. Was he? No, it wasn't Genghis Khan.
It was somebody.
It was somebody. He was crazy. But yeah, that was the Adam and Zeus fight people talked about, I'm pretty sure. But I watched a little few clips for it. It didn't honestly to me, bro, it didn't look that bad. I was like,
I was like, it wasn't that bad.
yeah. It's not enough to it wasn't like the few clips I saw, it wasn't enough for me to say,
Tell
oh,
them
this is
motherfuckers to get their panties out of a bunch.
yeah. Because at the end of the day, you're not the one animated in, bro.
Nah, for real.
Shut your ass
Shut
up.
up. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
One I know for a fact. One I'm
Shut your
very
ass
excited for. That's coming out in January 2023. Vinland Saga Season 2.
That's another gas pack, man.
Yeah, my laptop just died.
It's all good.
Vinland Saga Season 2. Vinland Saga
gas.
Season 2.
You got gas, nigga. Vinland
Saga Season 2. January 2023. Like,
bro.
I remember watching that shit weekly. I remember trying to get Feeq and Jackson, all them on it. Literally that first 3 seconds, I'm like, okay, I'm hooked. I'm
Oh,
hooked.
when that
Like,
boy-
first season,
when that
like the
boy
first episode,
Thor's-
first season, Thor's.
He slatted all them boys in that boat. I said, oh,
Have you
Viking.
watched it yet?
No, but I know what it is. Yeah,
Okay.
the Viking anime.
Yeah.
that junk. Hey,
And I like how it's very in terms of the characters, obviously the story is one thing, but a lot of stuff is pretty closely tied to actual like Norse,
events
events and
and
like,
real people.
real people.
Because Thorkel the Tall was real. They talk about him. If you look up Norse
And
like,
even
history.
Vinland. like the land villain and the villain sagas and those stories back then, like and how those happen, and like just their take on that. You know, I really like that. So I'm very interested to see how season 2 picks up. I think it's gonna be a little bit more. I don't think it'll be as action packed necessarily.
No, it's not
as the first season. So I think people need to make sure they tone their expectations. For those who haven't read, obviously, if they just watched it, then you know. If you read it, then you know. But if you haven't watched it, if you haven't read it and just watching it based off the show, then I would say tone your expectations just a bit. You know, don't expect too much fighting, because this is more so like Thorfinn growing up, kind of just being because I think he's still a slave.
Yeah, I think in this one he's because I forgot, somebody talked to me about the next season, because they said the main one was like almost like a prologue type stuff, and so this next one they're like it's way more slower. They said that's one thing. So it's like what you were saying, they're like it's way more slower at the beginning of it, and I think they said Thorfinn he might be a slave or he might be like a farmer. It's something like that.
Yeah,
in fields. I know he's in fields.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in the field. He ain't in the field, but he's in the field.
He's in fields. He's not in the fields.
Yeah, exactly. So but I think with that, we're obviously gonna still get to see what Askeladd is doing, because if you remember what happened at the end of season 1,
he chopped that nigga head
that
off.
nigga is on Denmark's Most Wanted.
He chopped that nigga head off.
Denmark,
bro.
Yeah, I can't tell you why, but
bro, he did that. Then after he did it, then he was like, that felt good. I said, yeah.
I was like, this man is insane.
What?
Even insane, and I fucks with it.
No, he's like
head off.
He's like a perfect. Well, I won't say perfect, but he's a very good antagonist person, because he wasn't a villain at all. He wasn't a villain at all. He was a very good antagonist figure, and he wasn't even a full blown antagonist. He just did what he wanted to do.
Yeah, because you found yourself. Well, they introduced him as a villain.
Yeah,
but then he turned into, like Feeq said, like
an antagonist-ish /
just someone who was against Thor, like someone propelling, like motivating Thorfinn.
Yeah. It was almost like he was his. It's almost like he was Thorfinn's, in a twisted way, teacher.
Yeah,
he did. Exactly. He taught him a lot of stuff. He was his teacher, but at the end of the day, he was still like a antagonist for him.
But say a very bad guy.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the antagonist in the sense of like Luffy and Crocodile. It wasn't that type of antagonist. It was like, damn, bro, I really don't like you, but you actually teaching me a few life tips.
Exactly. And then when they explained his backstory and who he really was, that's when I really felt for dude, because I'm like, damn, like he really do not fuck with none of these niggas. He's really just playing them because he know a lot of these niggas are just dumb and war hungry. So he's like, well, y'all niggas, because he's really not even Danish. He's
something. He blonde.
He's not Danish. He's something else.
Yeah, I forgot what he was.
But when they talked about his backstory, I'm like, yo, like,
he's not him.
He been through some shit.
He been through some.
It made me feel for like what he was doing, and then when that shit happened at the end of season 1, I was like, yeah. I was like, damn. I didn't even think he was gonna do that, but it's just like when it happened, I was like, dog, this nigga got that dog in him.
He got that wolf in him.
Got that dog in him.
Got that werewolf in him. Dumbass.
I just remember like my jaw touching the damn floor. That's how wide my mouth was. I'm like, yo.
Boy, look like a Looney Tunes character.
As that's happening, and the shit with Thorfinn happening at the same time, and just saying like, bro, like get back with the group. Like, what are you doing? But just excited to see season 2 pick up, and then just from that, excited to see where season 2 leads into season 3, because I know that's gonna be crazy. Right by the time that's all done. But yeah. Trying to remember what I last saw on my laptop. That was on.
You got the phone?
It don't matter, bro. I'll fuck with you.
Okay. No, it was some other show that was on there that I wanted to talk about. But
no.
I should did.
Hell's Paradise comes out this year, next year.
Yeah,
one of these years.
Overlord. I think they're releasing a movie sometime later on this year, and then the next season of that will be coming out in 2023. I started Overlord. I'm not caught up, obviously, but from what I saw, it was a good anime. Like, and I know a lot. Obviously, people fuck with it. That's why they keep making episodes. But like, people really like that show. I liked it when I watched it. I need to get back to that. But they're doing that. I know. I think I saw somewhere they're making like a fairy tale. I think they're finishing fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried getting into that. I was telling Feeq this earlier off air. I was like, this is when I finished, I think, Dressrosa, and was like trying to, like, One Piece wasn't, like, they weren't releasing more episodes on Hulu. So I'm like, okay, well, until One Piece and Hulu get their shit right, I'll just watch Fairy Tail.
Which they never did.
They didn't. I was just like, I'll just watch Fairy Tail until I figure out what to do. Like, that'll be my replacement for One Piece. And try getting into it. Didn't even give it like 5 episodes. I was like, I'm done with this.
Bro, I watched a solid. When I first watched, because this is when I was first getting into anime. Because the only thing I had watched up to that point, besides like Dragon Ball Z, obviously, was like, I think Attack on Titan and maybe 1 or 2 other things, but it wasn't like I'm in depth. So I think I asked somebody, they was like, yeah, watch Fairy Tail. I was like, all right, bet. It sound interesting, if you know. Looked at the characters, I was like, okay, the characters look, I said it's magic, okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. But I said through I think 20 episodes. It might have been less.
You better than me.
Bro, no, cause the first few I was just trying to understand. And then like once I got to like the teens, I said, bro, this hoe is not it, right? I was like, for the way I was thinking, I was like, this does not captivate my attention at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It wasn't keeping me in.
It wasn't keeping me interested. Yeah, and the only person I was interested really was
Salamander.
It wasn't even Natsu. It was what's the old girl with all the swords? Ezra.
I think so.
Who got like all the swords and different abilities. She was really like the only one that was interesting to me. I was like, she's cool. Yeah. Everybody else, I was like, y'all are
and I think
basic.
That's when I got into Magi. Because I tried getting into Salamander, Fairy Tail, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it. And then I started watching Magi, and then that's good.
Magi's incredible.
That's great. With Aladdin and Alibaba and all them.
Alibaba.
And the jinns. That's their names.
I know this is.
No, I'm looking at Cam.
Oh, I was about to say.
This is their names.
That's his name, man. The only other show right now that's coming out next year in 2023 that right now that I'm excited for is Jobless Reincarnation. That's I put that on my story a few weeks ago. Old dudes that was fighting, one was with a spear and one was just blocking everything with his hand.
Yeah.
That show is very good. It's very in depth. It's one of the obviously it says reincarnation. It's one of the isekai, so you get transported to a new world. But I like it. It takes I won't say a different approach, but it's a very more mature-ish, I guess, approach. I don't know. The story just flowed good for me, so that's what I liked about it. But that's really all the shows right now that we've looked at and talked about that I'm excited for.
Yeah, I was like, most of the other stuff on that list
is stuff I'll probably pick up here and there. Yeah, I'll probably see what other podcasts people listen. Mic Check Waifu. They watch stuff weekly, so I'll probably see what they say is the hits, and I'll watch those. Mm-hmm. I'll let them do the testing of the show.
I'm about to say, but I know we talked about the show. We're excited to watch.
Yeah,
and yeah. So with that being said, we'll get into our get our bad question, and if you have one, nah, okay.
Yeah. If you okay. Huh. Actually, you ask one, and I'll make one after that.
All right.
I ain't got shit right now. So
I guess in terms of we'll just go basic this time and just do something like Dragon Ball Central. That's how I'm feeling right now. So, would you, in terms of names, would you rather have the power like Piccolo's like ultimate power, like Orange Piccolo? Speaking of which, the dude I was saying, yeah, that's the new power, and the dude
Orange Piccolo.
They said that they watched it. They watched it, and they said when he yelled it out loud in the theater, everybody was dying laughing. Like the theater bust out laughing. He was like, "Orange Piccolo." They said the theater was crying laughing.
Bro, he swole, bro.
Would you rather be Orange Piccolo or or would you rather have
what's this nigga? What is this nigga's power ups?
He just stronger, bro.
Basically, just stronger, and like I think on the same level of.
He's supposed to be, I think,
Same level
as a god.
Super
Yeah,
Saiyan?
like a god, like
Super
a
Saiyan
god
god?
Namekian.
Oh,
Like basically think Super Saiyan Namekian form.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
Super Saiyan Blue, but Namekian.
man.
Yeah. So would you rather be that or like perfect, but like ultimate potential Gohan?
Gohan.
Yeah.
Gohan.
Now Gohan got a new power up too in that movie. It's
Yeah,
like
It's like Monster? Berserk? Beast?
like
Yeah.
Gohan Beast, and they're saying it's supposed to be on par with like Ultra Instinct.
It looked like Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
I said nigga hair gray.
So
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Piccolo. You part of the brotherhood, but
like why orange?
that's my thing. Like, why? Well, I mean, the orange ain't really. The thing is,
But
it's
my
the
thing- I
orange
mean
thing
about
is
the- I
not
mean about the
really.
orange,
It's not
it's
even
just
about
how he
being in the
look.
orange. It's like he don't look bad. It's just
Cameron. That nigga look white.
Who?
Orange Piccolo, look him up.
He got bleached.
nigga got
Look like
sun
Brock
bleach.
Lesnar.
It is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But yeah.
They banging,
Oh, which
Piccolo
anime
and,
character?
Krillin.
Which anime character would you have as your stand?
He looked like one of the.
An anime character as a stand?
You remember,
Yes.
like back in the day. This is back to Dragon Ball, but you remember like back when you was a kid and you would like look up Super Saiyan 100 or like Super Saiyan 1000. This is what Piccolo looked like. If
So-
you would look that shit up like
That's
back in
fan
like
art.
20. Yeah, this looked like some fan art. That shit got me dying, bro. Like you be like in elementary school looking up like Piccolo Super Saiyan. This is what the shit would look like. They just make the nigga orange instead of gold. That's what. But yeah, I'm sorry. That was.
No, you good.
I guess my second
God.
get in my bad question was, which anime character would you have as a stand?
I need some time to think on that one. That's a.
You're restricted to a show.
Okay, which
Because I was gonna say One Punch Man, or Zeno. I was gonna say some god characters. I wasn't gonna say somebody that's
which which Jujutsu Kaisen character would you have as a stand?
Man, come on, dog. I ain't even.
Well, okay, this will be for Feeq. This will be for Feeq.
Oh.
And then
I thought
I
you-
definitely
for
wouldn't have
all of us.
Sukuna, because that nigga, that stand, I would call him out and he would kill me. He wouldn't care, and he wouldn't even care that he dies too. Shit, as a stand, I would As a stand, shoot, probably Utah, because his cursed energy technique is copy. So he can copy anybody's technique. So technically he's an unlimited stand. And then he has Rika too. So that's like I have two stands. So it would either be Utah or it would be or if I want to be funny, it'd be Panda. Panda's not a panda. So I would have either them two.
Panda and a gorilla, goddamn.
And he had a sister, huh?
Yeah.
Like the son or
Nah, they haven't shown his sister.
I thought they did.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought they did, but it's not a thing. It's something.
Yeah, I haven't. He talked about her, but you haven't seen how the form actually looks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they showed the form is way later on.
But okay. We got Panda. We got
Oh yeah, it's just like a little light.
Yeah.
I love She's like my sister. Like,
all right,
what?
Cam. What My Hero character would you have as a stand?
Damn, you should ask me that one.
You know how long it's been since I fucking
Okay,
watched that shit?
which anime show would you?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking, but it's like,
There's only one right answer.
god damn. Shit.
I already know your answer. Feeq.
What's my answer?
Would I have like which would I have as my stand? Like as a, shit, goddamn. Prime All Might.
I ain't mad at it. That's actually good.
That's a safe answer.
Somebody gonna mess with Cam. He can be like, United States.
Detroit. All right.
Who would you have as a stand if you were in if you were trying to think? I was about to say Baki, but not Baki. If you were, I'm trying to think. What the hell have you seen, nigga? Beside One Piece. Oh, do My Hero too. You can't do All Might or All for One.
Actually, I changed mine. I have Baki as my stand.
Baki is your stand. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Pickle.
Shit. Well, nah, not even him. Even though he cold.
For My Hero, my stand, it'll probably be the Shadow Raven person. I forgot his name. Tokiomi. Him as my stand.
From where?
For My Hero.
Oh,
Tokiomi,
yeah.
The bird.
Shadow bird.
Dark Shadow.
Yeah, Dark Shadow.
Okay,
I probably have him as my stand.
Interesting.
That or Laminian. Those two.
That's cold.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually cold.
Before he got nerfed.
Yeah, that was really the right. Now that I think about it, that was really the writer in the show's like, okay, we understand if he had all one for all, he would solo everybody. We can't have him soloing more people. So for right now, we'll just nerf him until he gets his shit back.
I'm not gonna lie. He would not solo Shigaraki right now.
With this power plus one for all, I mean all for one? Or one for all?
He wouldn't. He would.
Because it would be soloing over.
It would be a very good fight, but current Shigaraki right now, I think would beat his ass. If Shigaraki is able to use, that means just not. Let me stop. Shigaraki would win because without saying too much, right now they're handicapping Shigaraki because they're doing something to keep him from using something, and he's still beating their ass. Like it's like 5 people. It's like 10 people. No, it's not 10. It's like It's like 7 people jumping him right now. He's beating all of their.
Damn.
It's 7 people jumping him. And he's beating their ass, and he can't use everything he has.
Sheesh.
So
Can't do that one.
Can't do that one.
he's him. For the final get our bag question, it's
Damn, y'all got a triple threat.
do you think that do you think healthcare should be free for everybody? I'm joking. This is not a live question. We're done with the. I just looked at a controversial question. That closed out a get our bag section.
So, do you prefer Obamacare or the Affordable Health Care Act?
Neither, because they're both the same.
I was about to say.
Nah, but on the Fallon show, y'all seen that take, right?
Yeah.
Where like they go around the
They
street
go
and
around
asking people
and
like,
people are like-
oh, Obamacare is better. I actually did that to one of my coworkers, and he was like, "No, Obamacare is better." And well, he was saying like Obamacare was kind of doo doo, and then he was saying like the Affordable Health Care Act. I was like, God damn, we fucking suck.
Bro, people don't know nothing. It's like those videos where they ask random people. They're like, they ask them like math questions and people get it totally wrong. Or they say like, what's the capital? Or they say some shit like, what's a country outside the U.S.? Or they say something like that. Somebody says Africa, and everybody's like, bro, that's a continent, bro.
No, it'll be like, what's the capital of Chicago?
Yeah.
Glass.
And people will say stuff.
Florida. Glass.
Yes.
It'll be like if YES spells yes, then what does EYES?
Oh my god,
They be like,
that was killing people.
Yes.
Yes.
Ease. I'm like, niggas' eyes.
And then they'll ask him like, how do you spell eyes? Oh,
That shit was so funny.
dumbass. God damn.
But next we'll go into our final section, which is our redacted rules. So for those who don't know, each episode we add a rule to the redacted rules. So right now we're on rule 7.
Damn, y'all got 7 of these hoes?
No, I'm saying like after today it'll be 7.
You're the 7th.
7, and then like each person has to like everybody has to abide by these rules on the show.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, bet.
No, that's not what it means, but
it's just rules to live by.
it's rules to keep in mind as you live.
Okay,
as you
cool,
live,
cool,
as you
cool,
live,
cool.
as you live a redacted life, man.
Yeah. So usually if we have a guest, we'll have them add the rules. If not, then it'll be either me or Feeq. But since we have a special guest today,
We have our 360 member.
what's your redacted rule?
My redacted rule is astrology is space racism.
Can you break that down for us?
Break it
please?
down for me, Cam.
Just quickly.
Astrology is space racism.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Redacted rule number 7: astrology is space racism.
Nah, cause think about it though, like
Oh
Nothing
man.
to be said. But with that being said,
you know what I mean by that. Y'all know what I mean by
Hey,
that.
bro, I'm tapped.
I ain't
in.
even
I know
gotta-
what you mean, bro.
I ain't gotta
So you're a
explain what's on
Taurus?
this.
You act like this, right? No. You're a Scorpio? No. I'm
I told y'all would laugh. We said that off
God.
air. I was like, oh, I got to give my own rule. I'm gonna make y'all laugh.
Hey man.
but, with that being said,
Make that the title of the
that'll be
episode,
our
Space
7th
Racism.
redacted rule.
Space Racism.
Make sure you guys
question mark.
make sure you guys rate us a 5-star.
This nigga Dana tried to-
Share us with your
Trying to end
friends
the
and
show.
family.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy?
Glass.
You ever had somebody ask you, bro? I had somebody ask you about zodiac sign.
What's your full chart?
Bro, Somebody asked me my
God.
zodiac sign. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Pisces." They were like, "Oh, you act just like a Pisces."
They fell for
I
it.
said, "I ain't know that I'm Pisces." I said, "This is my birthday." I said, "I'm this." They said, "Oh, you act like that." I said, "You're dumb. Get away from me."
Stop.
But share us with your family, friend. I'm sorry, Dave, I cut you
Nah,
off.
you're good. You're good. Share it with your friends, family. Rate us a 5-star. Follow us on all platforms at The Redacted Show on
Yes,
everything. Watch our TikToks.
We gonna
got
post on
some
tomorrow, man.
coming on the way, and just keep the show growing. And with that being said, this has been your boy Dana Dane.
It's your boy Feeq,
It's your boy Cam.
and we out. Peace.
Recipes call me, I'ma show 'em how to shoot. On the 4-5, jump in the ass, my crew. Yeah, I'm step with a fat, keep it all of the hoes on mute. Pull up park, could be yellow with a brew. 48 for a quick burst. Crazy 8s in the back, yeah, the trunk on hot like a cue. 40 on me when I'm in the backseat. Blotter, paper pre-cut. Chris make juice, it'll drop like Shane came with a clean plate, came with a sink. The Parator came with a mate. Tricones white like paint. My hoe by the hoe, cause she know it's my king. Hit on my side, cause I drop a song. Think you should hit up the link. The phenotype came from the pink Colombian thing. Yeah, the genetics unique. Cellular right on the beat. I'm teaching the hoe like I'm Play-Doh. I got the veggies like by the tomato. You got a basic hoe making Alfredo. I put a bag on a hoe on my payroll. I get active at night, then I lay low. The salmon was breaded with panko. Struck in my soup, I believe it was Mako. Got my Soviet clutch in the Draco. You said it was bacon, we taking your cake though. I got the tree like a pop.